Put your hands in the air right
Yo,
now.
this can't blow by. Sonny Chiba, G Suede.
My posse from the Bronx is thick. Yo. My posse from the Bronx is thick. Yeah, you watching Posse TV right now. Sonny Chiba, G Suede, can't blow.
Loa.
Yeah.
Ragtime Hightimes.
In the padded room of pink elephants playing with spiked mushrooms is the full title. Wow. Ragtime Hightimes in the padded room of pink elephants playing with spiked mushrooms.
The inspiration behind that is like kind of looking at TV and being bored with what's going on, and you feel like you're in a box, and at the same time you could be sipping on what the pink elephants do. You could do what in the padded room, but you have to be free. So the fact is, my shit is for everybody to be free, right? My voice is a little cracky right now. But everybody to be free, man. Later for that padded room. Later for roaches on the wall. Later for all that. Graduate easily because they tell you can't. We tell you can.
And if we just doing it for sport, like, y'all ain't got nobody to rhyme against no more. Y'all ain't got nobody to motherfucking challenge y'all to anything anymore. To wordplay, to flow, to diction, to cadence, to anything like that. Y'all have nobody else to challenge. So y'all going back to what we did, okay? Y'all going back to what we did, and you know what was that? What was that line I said? Blow the dust off in another millennium. Blow the dust off these jewels. In another millennium, blow the dust off these jewels. This is park joint. You know what I'm saying? This is park joint. This is park joint. Park joint meaning that we're in the park. Everybody is out there dancing. Everybody's out there rhyming, scratching, cutting, rocking the latest, doing what they came to do, feeling good. Just their freestyling, free form of life and culture. Because, you know, buildings are burning down in the Bronx. Everybody is depressed. Everybody's going through all kind of bullshit and things like that.
They don't know why the buildings was burned down in the BX. They had the gang members burn the buildings down so they could get the insurance money.
Of course.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? You know how it go. Yeah. But the fact is, nobody's preaching. Because we wild out too. The fact being, your whole creation of you can be higher than even whatever the fuck you think. You can get higher. But all right, so ragtimes to high times, that means you come from here and you go higher. But there's no ending when you go high.
No. Music is infinite. Life is infinite. Love is infinite. Low is infinite.
I don't give a fuck if the motherfuckers think we hippies or what the fuck are we on a different page. The fact being is
everybody took a page out of our book.
Yeah.
Everybody took a page out our motherfucking book. Here's what I'm gonna say about that record. It was the second to the last record that we recorded on the album.
Yeah.
It was the second to the last record that we recorded on the album. And then somehow it became the introduction to the album. And it became the introduction to the album because it was cinematically driven with those orchestral instruments. And we've always
that we adapt to.
We've always been cinematic. We've always been fashionable. We've always been music. And, you know, we've always been us. And we always going to be us. And individuals found how to capitalize on being cinematic, fashionable, and within hip hop. You know, individuals recognize how to capitalize on having flows switch, cadences, you know, from being rhythmically within verses to being big within hooks, to being universal within a hook. You didn't understand anything that we said on Lucchini, but you understood that this is it. What? Lucchini falling from the sky, let's get rich. What? It was something Whether you understood
the
or
only
not.
thing that was is that you can feel the feeling of it. You know what I'm saying? Ski Beatz rock with Hove. He's done music for a lot of artists, man. We was just talking about the joint he did with Fat Joe and Pun, the thing,
And Raekwon.
yeah, Raekwon and everybody on that
He
joint.
influenced the likes
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Kanye's and Just
Yeah.
Blazes and I mean you name it, man.
But
You
he
name
doesn't stop, though.
it. Nah, he's very
Even the pilot talk. Let's go there. That's the most recent, right? We could say, rather than but this album is more recent.
Yeah, shout out to Currency.
But yeah, Currency, and then the pilot talk 1, pilot talk 2, correct? Ski Beatz.
Shout out to Wiz. Wiz was in the gallery.
Yeah,
too.
the
Yeah.
gallery gala.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's I mean, it's just it's the same.
it don't
thing.
end, B.
It's the same thing. It's
It
just
will
like,
never end.
You know, but what I will say about, things is that we left, Lauren left, Maxwell left,
Yeah.
D'Angelo
Think
left,
about these motherfuckers, though.
Badu left. Like we all came out at the same time, and you hear me saying these particular artists because that's who we emerged with, and that is also who we preached. This new style, this new energy that is infinite. We came in, doing that with these type of individuals, and we kind of all left.
So what I'm gonna say is, keep the paint correct, because you can't have it looking like is a black and white, or how when you really expose the pictures. Everybody needs to add to this, right? So think about those artists he was talking about, right? These motherfuckers have influenced a lot of people, right? And it's classic, right?
So why we are two individuals in one body is because he's the voice and I'm the flow, and that's Camp Low right there.
Rather than we having the same name and initials and all that.
Yeah, his
And
name
being
is
born in the same hospital and all that.
his name is Salahuddin T. Wilds. I'm Salahuddin T. Wallace, and we were born in the same hospital, and well, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
We figured that out,
Only-
right? So the
Other than Crisscross,
listen,
I don't really know.
Listen,
who
the
else.
moral of the story is, I told him, this is bigger than us. So fact being, that's period. Amongst anything that you do, it's bigger than you.
And I love this guy, and I think he's one of the best niggas to ever do it, and still doing it. And the thing about it is that he never even thought about doing it before.
Yeah.
But when he participated in it, he just ended up becoming one of the most dopest niggas to ever do it. So it's like,
But the fact is, though, it wasn't by myself. You understand? And the fact that everybody's unique in the unit is a beautiful thing.
yeah, it's great, man.
Man, shit. Only thing I'm going to tell you is love life and art and enjoy yourself forever, because that's what we would like you to do. That's what you need to do, regardless if we even tell you that shit. You know what I'm saying? Music. Think about the world with no music.
What kind of world is that, man?
I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't even know I could even decide to deal with that. But think about it. The world with no music. Think about that.
Ragtime Hightimes and a padded room of pink elephants playing with spiked mushrooms is now available on iTunes. And this is Sonny Chiba Get You Sway. We all Camp Low.
Camp Low. We hope, yo, you want to keep this in there? We hope that we wasn't preaching to y'all motherfuckers. We wild out just the same way y'all wild out. The only thing is there's a balance. Fuck with the balance. We up.
Balance is great.